Welcome to Bahram English 99 channel. Okay, let's dive right in. Have you ever wondered how you can really master the American accent? Well, over the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly what that means and give you the tools you need to speak with way more clarity and confidence. So somebody on Reddit asked this question, and it's perfect because it gets right to the point. What is the secret? Well, here's the thing. There really isn't just one. The idea of the American accent is actually way more complex and, honestly, more interesting than you might think. So, let's unpack it. We've broken this whole journey down into 6 key areas. We'll start with the basics, the sounds and the melody of the language, and we'll work our way all the way up to finding the confidence to really use it. Think of this as your personal blueprint. All right, first things first, we have to tackle this huge misconception that there's only one way that Americans speak. Because, spoiler alert, that's just not true. I mean, from New England all the way down to the Deep South, the US is this incredible tapestry of different accents. You've got the famous Boston accent, right, where car turns into ka. Then you've got that classic Southern drawl with its slower, kind of melodic rhythm. Every region really has its own unique sound. So for our purposes today, we're going to focus on what's called General American. You can think of it as the newscaster accent. It's that neutral, standardized way of speaking that's understood pretty much everywhere, which makes it a fantastic, super practical target for anyone learning. You know, it's the kind of clear standard we aim for here. You're hearing us from Bahram English channel. Okay, so how do we actually make that General American sound? Well, it all starts with the physical stuff, the literal building blocks of how you pronounce things. A huge feature of General American is the hard R sound. Now, in a lot of other accents, that R gets dropped or softened, but the American R is strong, it's focused. To do it, you literally pull your tongue back and up inside your mouth, so the sides of your tongue are touching your back teeth. Come on, try it. Rr, car, bird. It's a real workout for your tongue. And this next one, this is a game changer. It's called the flap T. Basically, when a T sound is squished between 2 vowels in American English, it almost always softens into a quick duh sound. So water sounds a lot more like waiter, and better sounds like better. This one is a huge key to sounding more natural. Now let's talk about the unsung hero of the American accent, the schwa. It's this lazy, super relaxed sound, and trust me, it is everywhere. You'll find it in all those unstressed syllables, like the A in about or the O in lemon. Getting this one sound right will absolutely transform your speech. But look, speaking isn't just about making individual sounds, right? It's about how they all fit together to create a kind of melody. This is what we call the music of the language, and this is where your speech really truly comes alive. American English is what linguists call a stress-timed language. All that means is that we put all the emphasis on the important content words. You know, the nouns, the main verbs, the adjectives. We say them a little longer, a little louder. And all those little function words that are basically just grammatical glue, they get reduced and spoken really fast. This is such a fantastic example of that rhythm. The full question is, what are you going to do? But in real speech, it gets crushed down into, what are you going to do? And get this, that one single stressed word, do, is actually held longer than the first 4 words all put together. That's the music of English right there. So we have the sounds, we have the rhythm. Now how do we weave it all together? The goal is never to speak like a robot, hitting every single word perfectly. The real goal is to create a smooth, natural, connected flow. And we do that with 3 main tricks. First is linking, where words just flow right into each other, like give us becomes give us. Second, we use reductions all the time, like going to turning into gonna. And third is assimilation, where sounds actually blend and change, like how don't you becomes don't you. So once you've gotten a handle on the mechanics and the rhythm, you can start to add another layer, the really fun stuff, some cultural flavor. This is where we get into American slang and idioms. Idioms are these funny phrases where the meaning has nothing to do with the actual words. If a test was a piece of cake, it means it was super easy. If someone is beating around the bush, they're avoiding the main point. Using these correctly won't just make you sound more natural, it's going to help you understand native speakers so much better too. So, after all this work, the sounds, the rhythm, the flow, why does any of it really matter? Because this is about so much more than just pronunciation. It's about finding your confident voice.
The whole reason to work on your accent isn't about being perfect. It's about being understood clearly and feeling confident when it really counts, whether that's a job interview, a business meeting, or just making some new friends. Clear communication, it just opens doors. And that's what we want for you as you're hearing us from Bahram English channel.
So, we'll leave you with this question to think about. Is the real goal to sound perfect, or is it to speak with clarity and confidence? Because ultimately, making your voice heard is what truly matters. Thank you for being with us until the end of this video. Please be sure to subscribe to the Bahram English 99 channel and give us energy with your likes and comments. Share your comments with us and send the video to your loved ones so that others can also use it.